Hi, my name is Andrea White, and I will be your instructor for the next 10 weeks with EDU 533, Learning Through Technology. I wanted to make this quick video to walk you through the course and introduce myself to you. Real quick, I just want to show you a picture of my family. This is my husband, Pete, and my three loves of my life. I've got Parker. He just turned 7. I have Hunter, who's 5, and Cooper, who is 3. So they are my world, these boys. I taught for 7 years in grades K through 3. I loved teaching, but I definitely wanted to stay at home but also do what I love. So I found SNU about 4 years ago, and I teach some courses here for SNU in the education department. I also help facilitate the incoming adjuncts here with Blackboard with the technology that we use, and I've developed a couple courses here as well. So that's a little bit about me. I love technology. Anything new coming out, I love learning about. I was able to head up the technology department when I did teach in my building. I did teach at a K-6 building at the time. And then the last year that I taught, it was, we did graded level building. So it was a K-3 building. So I just wanted to walk you through the course real quick, give you a few little tips. I promise not to take up too much of your time. Every time you log into the course, you will see the announcements. The most recent announcement will always be first. So make sure you do scroll down if you haven't logged in a few days. After the first week, I will post the beginning of the week announcement on Sunday, even though it starts on Monday in case you want to get a head start. I will post an announcement every Wednesday on clarifying some concept of the course or an assignment. And then on Saturday, I will do a wrap-up announcement. So make sure you scroll down if you haven't seen all the announcements. Now, when you first log in for this first week, you will see I listed a whole about, I think, 4 or 5 announcements. So we have the welcome announcement here. We have the Google Calendar. This is going to be help you throughout the course. So please use this. You'll see, as here, our course starts the 16th. So you can print this out. You can save it. If you use Google Calendar, you can click on and you can see when things are due, maybe when you should get started on assignments. This will always be under the most recent announcement. I also have the final project and alternative field experience announcement, so make sure you read up on that. And let's see, we have the late assignment policy, writing, plagiarism announcement, and our week 1. So make sure you're scrolling down through and reading everything. These announcements are going to clarify a lot of the assignments. The assignments are laid out, but sometimes it's easier to hear it in a different perspective. So I really encourage you to read those. So in this course, we will have our final project, which you can read about, the alternative field experience, which you'll create a presentation for that. And then we'll have a development of capture, which is basically your vision on how technology integration should look like in the classroom. And then mainly we'll have a discussion board every week for the 10 weeks. So you have 10 discussion boards and a few short papers. So those are basically all the assignments. So what I wanted to do is kind of show you a few little tricks. Make sure you go to the course course information first. You can print off the syllabus there. That'll lay out all the assignments for the 10 weeks. And you can look at all the rubrics. I highly, highly encourage you to do that. I will make sure to link in the rubrics as well during each announcement. But as long as you're following along with the rubric, you will do well in the course. So I really encourage you to do that for each assignment. So that's in the course announcement. We have our learning modules. I'm going to click on this real quick. Each learning module, it's in order. Now, all the modules are opened up at the same time. I do encourage you, let me try this again. I do encourage you to go along with each week, but if you do need to work ahead, that is fine. The announcement might not be released yet, so if you do have a question on something on a following week, just please email me and let me know. You'll see the modules are laid out really nicely. At the top will always be the description, the objectives of the module. We have the module overviews, which I highly encourage you to read before you dig into the module. All the reading and resources. Now, these don't include the ones I'll include in the announcement. So make sure you click on the videos or any articles that I also share in the announcements as well. Your discussion board, which you can click on here, or you can go, I'll show you in a second. You can also click on the left-hand side up there on the navigation tool. So it'll list your announcements that are due each week. And then at the end of every module, we'll always list the assignment guidelines and rubrics. So any templates or any rubric that goes along with that will be underneath every module. So you'll find that. So here is, you can read more about me in the My Instructor section. So 2 more things I'm going to show you. When you get into the discussion board, at the top will be the general questions, I think at the top, or second one. So make sure you introduce yourself in the getting started. Here's the general questions. So what you can do, you can click on that if you have a question. I really encourage you to subscribe. See, I'm already subscribed. So what you do is you just click on this top button right here. If you click on subscribe, then you'll get an email every time somebody posts a question in there. So this is really helpful. Then you'll know if there's a question and maybe you had it too and you haven't thought about it yet. So that's super helpful. The last thing I wanted to show you is in My Grades. Now, when I click on it, nothing will show up. But when you, so in your My Grades, you'll have an exclamation point that will come up when you submitted something. And then when it's graded, you will see a score, and then you'll see the title of your assignment, and you'll see like a little speaking bubble. So when you go into your My Grades and I've graded your assignment, you'll want to click on that little speaking bubble to see that initial feedback. And then you can click on the score, the title assignment, and that'll take you to the rubric. And you'll see I will always fill out the rubric and the categories and in the overall section for you too. And if it's a short paper, you'll see comments on your paper too. So I wanted to make sure you knew that. So I think that's kind of a walk through the course in a nutshell. I hope that helped. So the final project is a lesson plan that you'll create, and I will release a few videos throughout the course about it. But just to get you thinking about it, try to think about a grade level. If you're already teaching in the classroom, that's perfect. You can use, obviously I want you to use it. That's something that you can use now. If you're not in the classroom yet, maybe think about what grade level you're going to go into, or think about something that, you might use hopefully in the future. So I just want to get your wheels turning on that. So I'm really excited to get to know each and one of you. So make sure you introduce yourself in the Getting Started section. So please let me know if you have any questions. I'm pretty much a stay-at-home mom. I do a couple things for SNU. So I'm online most of the day and I'm available most of the day. So just give me an email or a phone call if you have any questions. I'm excited to meet you. Looking forward to this next 10 weeks.